Yo. Or one person in the chat. I'm just trying to test this, see if it's working. My YouTube started working, man. Give me a WhatsApp in the chat if it's working okay. This could be a massive flop today. Give me a thumbs up if it's actually working. It's literally the first time I've been live. Trying to get things working. Can someone send me a message in the chat? Because I don't know why I can't see the I can't see any chat. I'm gonna need your help today, guys. Guide me through this. Oh yeah, Kimmy, what's up? Yeah, it's working. Is it working, Skyworks? Can you hear me? Is the picture okay? Is my connection okay? Big up, Kimmy. This is downtown Chicago. So I right down by Canal Street. Yeah, I'm live. Hold up. This is like the subway. It's really old kind of shit. It's really old, the subways around here. Compared to in China. China had a far superior rail network. Yeah, this might be a bit boring to watch, but I'm just trying to work shit out, trying to figure it out. Oh, a Stony. Some dude wearing a Stone Island. Never actually seen that. Hey, you're here with me, man. Yeah, I like this downtown area. I don't like LA, Los Angeles, or anywhere like that. This kind of scenery reminds me more of London. Same with New York. But apart from all the suburbs where all the fuckeries happen, like downtown Chicago, super nice, man. It's not as nice as London, but it's close. Yo, easy. Bear with me, people. I know this is going to be pretty boring, and I won't be offended if you don't want to carry on watching. I've got the day off today. My missus said go out and do something by yourself, so I thought nothing better than to go out and try out a bit of live streaming, I suppose. Go and point my camera in some people's faces. But yeah, we'll come up to Canal Street in a minute. I'll show you. You can't stop me now. A little corgi. Yeah, beautiful dog. Yeah, they love dogs round Chicago. They've all got dogs. They walk them around the city. Look, 3. Let's go this way. Got 3. Whoop, almost. Got a little Frenchie. 3 Dalmatians. Hey, good morning. It's still morning. Hold up, we'll go back down this way. Thanks for joining my live, guys. Looks like he's live streaming as well. It's kind of going to be a bit of a little walkabout. I did drive past Trump Towers earlier, and there didn't seem to be many people there. I looked on Reddit and they said there was people protesting there every day, but I drove past there earlier and they didn't look like there was anyone there. Okay. Oh, yeah. Alright, man. I'm just kind of coming out here today to have a walk around, and I've been watching all these citizen journalists for so long. I thought, why not see how easy it is to hit the go live button and do some shit. Clip it. See my reflection? Woo. It's pretty quiet, Chicago. Whenever I walk around this part, it's pretty quiet. It's not like London. We're coming up to my favourite part of, one of my favourite parts of Chicago in a minute. It's the Canal Street. It's the River Illinois. The one they dye green on St. Paddy's Day. That's where we're just coming up to now. Hope it's not too boring. Probably is boring, but I'm just, you know, playing about. Right, gotta be careful jaywalking here because they don't have the same rules for crossing as we do. Can easily get run over. Yeah, Kimmy, it's not like London. I mean, it is Friday, but even on Friday in London, it's packed, isn't it? Sorry about the noise. So I've been to a lot of cities in the world, but this where we're going to go to just now is like probably one of my favourite city views. This spot right here that I'm just going to, and the Hong Kong City line is quite nice, but yeah, we're just coming down here. Run Forest. You alright, Babs? Just having a little bit of a walk around. I'm going to head down to Trump Towers and see if there's any protesters there. So yeah, this is probably one of my favourite parts of Chicago. I love this view. At night time when it's all lit up, it's proper nice. That's the other side, but that's the main stretch. This is the River Illinois, and it runs out into Lake Michigan. Lake Michigan. Which Lake Michigan, I say it's a lake, but it's probably about the size of England. So it's more of an ocean. Well, not an ocean, but here we go, look. Yeah, it's a pretty nice city. People, all you ever read about in the news is like gang violence and stuff, but this downtown area is stunning. I love it. We can go down, there's some stairs down here. So Trump Tower's just round that bend. You can see the top of it there. I drove past it earlier and it didn't look like there was too much action. Yeah, come for a stroll around Chicago with me. Today I'm going to, after I've been to Trump Towers, I'm probably going to go down to where the protests have been in the Mexican areas. And then I'm going to head out to the ICE facility later on tonight and see what the crack is. Can everyone hear me all right? Still not as nice as London though. Still think London's a more beautiful city. And Newcastle's a beautiful city as well. Like you see these boats. They're like drinking boats, and you sit on them and pedal the boat along, the pedal thing. Awesome. Yeah. Hope you're not too bored. See this little spot here, I used to come fishing here. Me and my mate used to come here. They've got like 20-30 pound common carp that just you can catch them on bread. You just float a bit of bread and they come up. But when you try and get them out, they spin themselves round these blocks and it cuts your line. Yeah, it's kind of, this reminds me, someone commented, I think it was Curse, commented on my post the other day that it reminds us of Canary Wharf. I think that's right. But this place here, this is like at night time. What I used to do, I used to go to the 7-Eleven. I used to buy a little fountain drink out of the fountain and a little bottle of whiskey, and we'd come and sit here and we'd come and sit up here and then have a whiskey and coke. Got beautiful pit. Looks like I just lost my 15-year-old pit and she looked just like that in her heyday. Yeah, sad. Anyway, people, hope you're enjoying. Right guys, just the river curves up here. Yeah, but this used to be my spot. We'd sit here, and then when it's all lit up at night time, it's really nice place to have a little outdoor drink. They've actually got bars along here as well, further up. I know it's okay, Donna, like the style of pit bull I had, they're only supposed to live about 8 to 10 years anyway, so we got 15 years out of her. Sad, but she had really good innings. But yeah, they got bars along here.
I had surgery, 2 days ago.
If people ever come out to visit me, I usually bring them down here. We sit out here having a few drinks. Right, so what I'm hoping is when we get round here, hopefully there might be a few protesters. So if there is, I'll see if I can engage. I don't know though, have to see. I'll go back up because then I can cross back over the bridge. Yeah, hopefully we can engage the lefties. Go and put some cameras in people's faces and see how they react. Oh, say can I don't know, they don't really have staffies over here. I do want to get one. I might import one from England. My pit that I bought, I actually bought it as a staffy when I lived in China, and she just got bigger and bigger, and her head got bigger and bigger, and turned out she weren't a staffy. She was a fully fledged American bully. Another thing I want to say is, like, when I'm showing you this like nice part of the city, I'm not doing it to kind of be like, oh, look at me, living in America. I just want to show you that even though cities have their bad spots, they also have really nice spots. And from living in different countries, I always think there's always 50% things that are nice and 50% things that you'll find umbrage with. So no matter where you live in the world, the grass always seems greener on the other side. Let's go and have a look, see if anyone's over at the Trump Tower. Yeah, well, I do like the blue staffies, Donna, because my Charlie was a blue American bully. Yeah, exactly, Babs. But the thing with Chicago, all you ever hear is the shootings and the gangs and everything. But the actual downtown area of Chicago is world class. And it's right on like where this river runs out to, it just about half a mile round this bend, it runs out into Lake Michigan, which it's beautiful. Like all the skyscrapers, they sit right on, you literally come out of the skyscrapers, then you walk across the road, and then there's like nice beaches and the lake. And people don't really know that. But I think I'll go around this, because earlier I drove down here and I didn't really see many people outside the building, but there you go, guys. What a beast of a building. Yeah, this is a pretty nice part of the city as well. This is the river where they dye it green, with St. Paddy's. Up here comes one of the tour boat, the sightseeing boats. Forget wave. Anyway, let's see if I can get round to the entrance of Trump Building. This could be a massive flop, but it's worth it just to figure out my live streaming capabilities. Like, I don't know if it's illegal to drink on the streets here. I think it's frowned upon though, and police will tell you to stop it. But you're definitely not allowed to take your own drinks down along the footpath, along the river. Health and safety probably. There's the old double-decker. Okay, Donna. Yeah, you go and to be honest with you, I'm just playing about here, trying to figure out how to pull off a live stream, as it's my first one. That's where I need to go to though. I can hear some shouting, but I don't know. We'll have to go and see. But what most people do is they go to the 7-Eleven, like a lot of my friends from around this area taught me this, just get a little bottle of whiskey, and because it is nice to have a drink down by the river, a little bit degenerate for some, but you know, it's nice to have a beer down by the riverside sometimes. That's the Chicago flag. Right, now it's a bit more busy down here. But yeah, that's like the gate out into the Lake Michigan.
Just done food right now.
Yeah, they river.
Do you think I should ask somebody? Where's the protesters? Hope. Oh yeah, Babs. Not just the American flag. They have their city's flag as well. I don't know what all these flags are saying that, but Plaza of Americas. Sorry. Hey Jungawa, you good? You're not supposed to drink here for sure, but everybody does. Everybody has a little flask or something. If you go out on a Friday night, there'll be queues out of the 7-Eleven. Everyone's grabbing a beer. Right, I'm trying to find my way to the entrance of Trump Tower. Should have gone across the bridge earlier. Let's go and point the phone in some people's faces. Ask them what they're doing here. Well, I've got the address for the ice detainment facility, so later on if I go over there I can definitely engage some people. Let's have a look, see if anything's going on or whether it's been a letdown. Getting the steps in today for sure. Right, where are they? It's like going on a safari, a deer hunt, a rabbit hunt. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be anything going on around here. Smelly indeed. Right, so first destination, bit of a flop. I might go and get a spot of lunch, then come back. If they're not here, I'll go to my second destination. Hold up, I can hear something. I can hear a PA system. Usually when you can hear a PA system, you're not far away. That could just be a boat though as well. Where are you? No! No protesters. Damn. Oh well, first destination, a little bit of a flop for content. But I hope you enjoyed my my little tour. Hello, Amy. Regardless of whether I'm looking for issues, the issues are going to be happening. I'm not going to be the one causing the issues. I'm just a neutral observer. I'm here to bring the unbiased footage. Actually, I was just coming down here for a walk about, Amy. To be fair, get the steps in, show people a bit of Chicago, do my first ever live. My YouTube won't work. I set my YouTube up. I got the 50 subs, and then it didn't allow me to go live for like almost 3 days. So I was going on everyone's panels and everyone thought I was like proper thick. But anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed that little walk around. I'll probably come back live in a bit. Oh yeah, they got loads of Deliveroos about. But anyway, that's Trump Tower, Amy. Salute, please. Put your hand over your heart and say, I pledge allegiance to the bringer of peace. Blessed be the peacekeepers. Blessed be the orange man. You still can't stand Trump even though he's brought peace to the Middle East? Amy. Doesn't matter what that guy will do, he'll never be accepted. No one will know why they hate Trump. They just hate him. Get that man a Nobel Peace Prize. Thing with Trump, I don't think anyone can have a problem with him too much, because even though you might not like him, in America he was democratically elected, and everything that he's doing are the policies he ran on. Okay, the peace was through strength, which is coming. It's coming. There has to be a level of strength to bring the peace. Apart from that, I think everyone's losing their shit about these deportations, but that's what he was kind of elected on, right? His policies to bring a stronger, more rigid immigration policy and start deporting people, which, who knows, he might go even further and deport me, but gotta have some consistency. I think the only people who liked Trump before he was elected, who don't like him now, are people who shouldn't be so loud around here. People who don't like Jewish people. I think had Trump not have taken the side of Israel and been against them a little bit, like the European leaders, all the people on the right who now don't like Trump, I reckon they would have still liked him. I think the one gripe they've got is because he didn't support Hamas. So if I walked past music in the street, I could get a strike for that. Apparently, yeah, lots of flags. Don't you just love that, Amy? Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light? She's man-eater. I have seen some YouTubers, they just do these walk arounds, so I know they're boring, but it's nice weather today and got the day away from the family. Haven't been away from the family and work and stuff for a few years now, but for once my wife weren't working, my son's got the day off school, so I thought I'd come out and have a little bit of me time. What better way to do it than start up a live, start my first ever live up. Oh, okay, that's cool, that's good then. I'm not monetized. I know, Amy, I moved out here about 7 years ago from China. I was in Texas for like 2.5 years, and now I've been here for 4.5 years. I'm about an hour outside of Chicago. I used to live closer this way, and I don't like living in cities anymore. I like living in the middle of nowhere. Ooh. Texas is super hot. There's a lot of Muslims there though, but no, it's really hot and it's boring. It's flat. It's flat. I don't know. There's just nothing to look at. But everyone loves it in America at the moment. Everyone's moving there because it's a it's a real conservative state. So, to be honest with you, the conservative states, they function a lot better than the liberal states. The liberal states are usually run down and a lot of drug addicts. I'm not saying Texas hasn't got its fair share, but just in ways of how the taxes are spent and things like that, I think Texas is up there. So everyone's flocking there. The house prices are super cheap there. But it was just too hot for me, man. It's like 2 months of the year. No, actually probably about 5 months of the year, you can't really leave the house. And it don't get cold at night. It stays exactly the same temperature through the night. It's unbearable. So yeah, this is, let's see if I can get, this is the harbour, and this is where the River Illinois runs all the way down through like Missouri and shit, and then it makes its way out here into Lake Michigan, which is, I don't know if anyone's been there, but it's really beautiful. They got really nice beaches and stuff on the lake, so it's not salty and horrible. It's like nice fresh water to swim in. Yeah, I haven't been here for a good, well, not down here for a good year. They've built all this up. This is really nice. Oh, does she, June? I was in Dallas. I was about 25 minutes north of Dallas. It was nice. People were nice. I think the quality of life is pretty nice there. Like, pay versus how much you spend on houses, I think it's decent. It was just a little bit boring for me. There was nothing to see or do. Yeah, Oklahoma. I used to go to Oklahoma quite a lot to do deliveries and stuff. What would make you go to Oklahoma? Yeah, but it gets hot there as well. I used to live close to Oklahoma. See if I can get some steps in. I'm having a nice walk. The weather's been super hot here for the last like 3 months. It's been unbearable, and we're just starting to get a little bit of cool weather. This is like the first day where it's been good to put a sweater on. I love it. It's one thing I miss about England. People always bang on about how great the weather is in Spain. Go and live there and spend 4 months in 35 to 40 degree heat, and you'll be praying for a cold rainy day. In a lot of hot countries, the summer is most people's worst season. They hate it because it just gets too hot. So moral of that tangent is the grass isn't always greener. I'm gonna have to bring my son down here. He'd love this. It's nice. I don't know, some people, I suppose they'll be perfect. They would love being in that heat constantly. But I think going and enjoying it for 2 weeks is different to spending 4 months in it. Get a wave. Woo! No wave, no love. Oh yeah, we got one. They're waving to you guys. I'm going to try and get up onto this bridge and give you a view of Lake Michigan. I'm not sure if you can from here. I know there's a marina around this corner, loads of yachts and stuff. But basically this road, I think it's called Lakeshore Drive, and it follows the coast of Lake Michigan. So you've got the city here, then you cross across the road, and then just behind this building will be, and out here will be Lake Michigan. It's massive. Absolutely fucking huge. Alright, let's have a look. I need to get one of them. If I'm going to do this every now and again, I need to get one of them gimbals or a GoPro, so it's not shaking so much. Still, it's nice, the city, this part of the city, but it still isn't England. Still doesn't have all the history, you know. It's a couple of 100 years history as opposed to 1,000 years. See if I can get a view. I think to get up on the bridge I have to walk all the way down there. Let's see if I can get a bit of a view of the lake for you. So the lake runs down here and around. This is the city, and then the lake runs like a long way, and then down here, and then goes back around to Michigan, where like Detroit is and all that area, through Indiana. Hello Jupiter. I figured out how to go live, so I'm just doing a little walk around. I went to Trump Towers to see if there was any protests, but there weren't anyone there. So I'm just having a little walk around. So yeah, that's basically the city down there, and then you've got Lake Michigan over here. Yes, it does get windy. It does get windy here. Proper windy. But yes, this is like a marina. But as you can see, all the stories you hear about everything being gun violence and gangs, they've got that, and they've got a lot of it. But there's still other nice parts. Same with London, same with anywhere in the world. Like where I live, Amy, it's about an hour and a half from here, and it's right inland, so it's all cornfields. One thing I don't like about living there, it's not close to the coast. I mean, anyone who gets to live on the coast, like, appreciate it. Nothing better than a nice breeze on your face. Oh, sorry people. Zoom out a bit. Yeah, Amy, I actually live in a church, and it's like the only neighbours I've got is like a cemetery. It's a church conversion. But the neighbours are pretty quiet. Is it really windy? Can you hear me? I need to get one of them mic things, don't I? But yeah, so basically, oh, there we go. The river runs down into there, which I've already been to, Jupiter, but you missed it. The river runs all the way down there, past Trump Tower. That building you can see there, Jupiter, you can probably see Trump, that's Trump Tower. So the river runs down through the city, through the country, like Missouri, Missouri and Indiana, I believe. And then it runs out here. This is the harbour, this is the outlet. What you're seeing right now is like the outlet. And then that's the lake. Fucking massive. Oh no. This is like right at the south end of the lake, but it runs for like hundreds and hundreds of miles that way. If you were to take a boat straight across here, you would come to like Michigan City, I believe it's called. And then if you went about an hour further east from there, you'd be in Detroit. It's nice, Jupiter, but it still don't beat London for sure, and a lot of UK cities. But I did really come down here to just test out my my newly acquired citizen journalist, or my non-existent citizen journalist skills. But I haven't come across anyone to stick a phone in their face and ask them questions yet. But anyway, being serious about what, Amy? Yeah, thanks Skyworks, you've been a massive help. Like if my YouTube didn't start working, I would have had to have used StreamYards, and when I did it yesterday, Skyworks helped me get it set up and make sure it was working properly. But yeah, I'm just kind of messing around at the moment. I've seen a lot of people do it. I've been watching, well, most of my entertainment has been from people doing these live streams and stuff, going to Speaker's Corner. So I thought, let's see how easy it is to hit the go live button and try to hold a bit of a conversation. Yeah, I'm going to be going to the south suburbs later, the Mexican areas. I've got a couple of mates. I'm going to pop in and see my mate Lupe, and he's in the area where all the shit's been going down. And then I'm going to go to the Ice Detainment Centre to see what's actually going on there. See if it's as bad as the media make it look, or whether they're just whipping up tensions. I don't know. We'll have to see. Oh yeah, the demographics and the crime and everything's terrible. I do come back every 6 months or so, Jubes, but I mean, the city is in the buildings, the layout of it, the parks, the royal parks, Parliament, the Embankment, Westminster Abbey. I mean, all of that stuff. There's there's no beating it. I don't think there's many cities that come close to London for historical what's the word I'm looking for? But the river's starting to get more busy now. As the day goes on, it will get more busy. What this one will probably do, he'll go out, what most people do in these types of boats, they go out, they hook a left, and they got like a bay in there with a beach and stuff, and they'll go and anchor up off there and just chill there for the day. Oh, look what they pumping into the river. See, during St. Paddy's Day, they use these pumps to pump the dye into the water, and then it all goes green. I don't know what they're doing now though with it. Anyway guys, I don't think I'm providing you with much content that you ain't seen already, so maybe I'll end it here. I don't mind keeping it going, but I mean if it's boring and everyone's just staying on to be polite, then I'll switch it off. Now, I wonder what they're doing. Some people getting ready for their tour on the kayaks. I think they do that in Canary Wharf now, don't they? I think they've got like little spots where you can kayak. Oh, the spray's getting me. There's a proper spray coming off it. It's quite nice actually. I'm gonna get drenched. That guy jogging must be loving it. Yeah, hello. They got massive common carp in this. I used to come down here and just float for them with a bit of bread. I'll show you the spot where you catch them. There's videos on YouTube of people catching 20-30 pound common carps in this river. I've never actually landed one out of it. I've been down here a few times and tried to fish for the carp with some bread. But the problem is, where they all hang around, the cop that is, they as soon as they take your line, they know what they're doing. They go around the pillars with all the barnacles on and shit and just snap your line off. But there are videos of people landing whoppers out of this river. So my second destination today is going to be the Mexican area, or the Latino area. There's an area called Cicero, and there's an area called Little Village, and Brighton Park. I think Brighton Park's where they had all the trouble, but I don't know if there'll be trouble there today, but we'll go and have a look. But all this stuff, it's probably been about 9 months or so, or a year since I've been up here, and the last time I came here was with my mate from Ireland. Came over with his missus. She's actually from here. She's from Wisconsin, so we stayed here for a few nights. Got on the beer. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the ice detainment thing. That's over the other side of town, Jupiter, so that'll be a bit later. I'll go, like, each time I get to a new destination, I'll fire the live back up. But I just thought this would be a nice place to have a nice little morning walk, figure out if my live streaming capabilities are working properly. No love. Thank you for everyone joining my live. I know it's maybe been a bit boring, but it's been enjoyable having a bit of company, walking around.
But first, see this guy working.
Showing you the places I like about Chicago. Because the downtown is really nice. You can have a real nice evening, couple of evenings, stay in a hotel. It's as nice as anywhere in the world. I think, Jupiter, I was the same as you. Like, I always like going to countries like Thailand, Vietnam, Laos, all the India, places like this, Sri Lanka. And I never really wanted to come to America because I think a lot of the people you meet outside of America, they're very brash, right? But then when you come to America, the people are lovely. Like, they're so friendly, man. And it's kind of like, the thing I noticed with my kids especially, well, not my kids because one of them's so young, but my son, when he's really talkative, and when he runs up to older kids here, like from 8 to 12 to 13, they're just they're just so friendly to other kids. They really know how to speak and handle a younger kid who's just speaking nonsense. Whereas I think if I was around, especially in China and probably in England, if my son ran up to a big group of kids really excited and started shouting, "Ah, fireman, fireman," and this, I don't think the response would be as like loving and caring towards him, or at least it wouldn't be on the same percentage. But other than that, I think there are a lot of shitholes in England, in America as well, which is usually what you see when you see on the news. Let me go up here, Dupes, and I'll finish what I was saying. So most of the stuff you see about America nowadays is how degenerate, how much homeless, but that's only in certain cities. If you go to places like Idaho, Wyoming, Utah, you'll barely see any of that. And everything's super well run, super clean. Everyone has a pretty decent standard of living. Beautiful landscape. Like, you can be in the desert, you can be in the canyons, you can be in snow-capped mountains, you can be on a beach, you can be on tropical islands. It's so big there. But yeah, like I was gonna say, I never really wanted to come to America. Then I started visiting a couple of times, kind of business. I can't jaywalk here. Shouldn't have come this way. And then I kind of didn't mind it. Coming here from China, I kind of realised it was a better environment to have kids, to get married and have kids. Yeah, it depends where you are, Donna. Like if you're on the, I'm gonna jaywalk here. This is really frowned upon. But if you're on the west coast of Florida, places like Naples, they got some stunning beaches there. It's just like being in the Caribbean or Southeast Asia. But like yeah, places like Orlando and Miami, they're not much to write home about, to be honest. I think we went to the Keys, Florida Keys down there. It's kind of nice, but yeah, there you go, guys. Orange Man. Blessed be the peacekeepers of this world. Right, here we go. Oh. Warzone Chicago. That's about as much action as I've had all morning. Let me come across here onto the bridge and show the view down here. Lots of American flags, Jupiter, and this one with the two blue lines and the stars through the middle, that's the Chicago flag. This river, this is the one they dye green on Paddy's Day. Can't zoom out any better. We got some nice buildings, kind of Gothic style, I suppose. One of these buildings here, I did read, has like a massive tie to England. I don't know which one it is, or Britain. It's got a massive tie to it. Yeah, it's the Chicago flag. Lots of American flags, which is nice. Americans are allowed to fly their flags, unlike in England. Which is a shame. For England, I mean. Look out. Yeah, I read on Reddit there was loads of protests going on outside the Trump building, but I've walked all around there and maybe it'll be tonight or maybe on the weekend. But I asked somebody, what about during the week? And they said, yeah, it's been going on, but who knows why there isn't any protests there anymore. But this river, the nice thing about this river, where the coastline runs north, they've got a place called Lincoln Park. You can check it out on YouTube. They've got a real old school zoo there, but they've maintained it, so it's all Victorian style brickwork and big arches, and it's really beautiful. But there are a few canals that run off of this river, and they go through the buildings to Lincoln Park. And then they've got like little marinas in the middle of Lincoln Park where you can moor your boat up. But before, sometimes I'd have to stay at hotels if I was flying out early in the morning. So I'd always come and stay the next road over from here is the Hilton, and I'd put my headphones on and I'd bop down here. I'd bop down here with my headphones on. I think probably more than likely listen to Jupiter Affiliated a couple of times while bopping down here, and a few other channels. Got the big bus tours. I better get my power pack out. This is my my baby bag for when I got my kids out with me. It's a masculine one. But okay, I'm back in. Yeah, I'll keep walking to where I first started off. I'll probably hop in my car, get some lunch somewhere. I'm gonna jaywalk here. Here we go. Woo. But yeah, back to my thing about visiting America. I don't know, you need a while to do it. There's some really nice places here. But the only downside is you can go to places for much cheaper. Some really spectacular places where you'll spend a quarter of the price. That's the sad thing about America, it's a fucking rip-off. But I mean, if you know how to travel, and if you're a seasoned traveller and know how to do it properly, it can still be cheap, you know, you can still have an okay holiday. Okay, nice one, Kimmy. Thanks for jumping in the chat. Thanks for allowing me to show you around where I'm living now. I miss London a lot, but at the moment it's kind of like a case of I have to think about my kids, and I would love for my kids to come back to England and live amongst the culture and history, be able to take them to get one of them national heritage cards and be able to take them to all the castles and stuff. But the problem, thinking about how I grew up, and I think it's got worse. I don't really want that for my kids, that's the only thing. It's a case of where I live in my little town, the kids can still, well, once they get to Zolder or so, they can still play out till it's dark and live a kind of decent childhood instead of having to grow up so fast. It's probably different over here in Chicago. Kids are probably have the same. Kids and parents probably have the same worries in the cities here. But the thing with England I found, even where my mum lives, she lives in like a real, I think where she lives it's always in the top 10 most livable places to live in England. And even there there's not the same level of kids being able to be kids still, so.
Oh yeah, down, yeah.
Anyway, guys, this has been like the first live I've ever done. Hope I haven't bored you too much. It's turned into more of a tour, and it's turned into more of a tour than I really came here looking for. I wanted to find some people to ask questions to. Right, so that guy who was talking earlier, this is the spot where I used to come fishing for the carp, just down here. These are the old bridges. The thing I like about this city is, but even if you go out into other parts, like some of the real close suburbs, there's a nice blending with the old and the new. You've got these avenues with not super, like Victorian style houses. Cost a fortune, but you know, as you can see, you've got all the old steel work. When you go to cities in China, and most cities in America, actually, to be fair, they lack that quality. You know, the blending the old with the new. It's all just new stuff that's deteriorated. Whereas this stuff, they've maintained the really old bridges and things. Yeah, this is a nice place. You can get a beer down here. This is where I usually bring my friends if they ever come visit me. It's a little bit snooty, but it's a nice place to sit and have a drink, to be fair. Yeah, hopefully I'll start doing a few more live streams, and once my first 20 hours are up with StreamYard, I'll buy a monthly subscription, and in the end I might end up doing some panel shows. Just kind of just dipping my toes in the water and seeing what what the temperature's like at the moment. Yeah, this is where I started, Jupa. This is where we used to have a sneaky couple of beers here. We'd sit here, this building, I don't know what it is, but it looks amazing at night when it's all lit up. Just this doesn't look much during the day, but during the night it's a real nice place to sit. We sit along here, me and my missus. I haven't been down here with my kids, but when me and my missus would come down here, we'd sit right here. There's a 7-Eleven over the road. We'd grab a fountain drink, or I would. She would grab a bubble tea or something. I'd get a little bottle of whiskey and mix that in, and come and sit here. Just have a chat and stuff. The old days before I had kids. Yeah, let me figure out all this just with the live stream on YouTube. I did go live with StreamYard yesterday just to test, but then all of a sudden my YouTube started working, so I thought that's like an easier way to do it. I'm just gonna do a few streams like this first and see how it goes, and then I'll try and fire up a panel show. Thank you, Skyworks. I think it will be better as time goes on though, because it's new. It's a new concept, looking into a phone and trying to keep a bit of narration going on and articulate what I'm trying to say. But I think I'm getting better from being on the couple of panels I go on. I think I'm starting to level out and chill a little bit. I think that's the thing. You gotta sit back and think about what you're going to say a little bit more than if you were face to face. Because when you're face to face, I think it's easier to understand each other's points, right? When you're talking to people online and you're butting heads, no one's understanding each other. But anyway, this is the stairs I came up where I first started my live off at. It's a nice morning walk, nice way to start the day off. Nice that the live went off without any glitches. So yeah, little gimbal or maybe I think I've got like a GoPro at home somewhere that I haven't used for ages. I'll have to have a look for it. Maybe that can connect. But yeah, maybe a gimbal. I have got like a selfie stick that is supposed to take a lot of the vibration out, but I couldn't find it this morning, so I'm going minimalistic. Just my phone and my power pack. But yeah, okay, anyway guys, I don't think I'm providing much decent content anymore. I think we've seen everything. We've covered everything about this little walk around. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for being my viewers. whilst I test all this out and talking to me. Keep your eyes peeled. I'll be back live in probably an hour or so, because it's like to the Cicero area. It's around about a 20 minute drive. I'll grab something to eat over there. I think they got nice little hole in the wall restaurants. So there's a nice little place that does sausages over there, like Polish style sausages in a big piece of bread. So I might go there. But yeah, all right then guys, thanks for being there. Might as well hang up now and go jump in my car. Right people, peace.